Love doesn't grow from fancy gifts or perfect words. It doesn't need grand gestures or expensive things. It grows in the quiet moments. When someone chooses to stay, when they listen, even when they're busy, when they forgive, even when it hurts. It grows when you're kind, even when it's hard. When you speak gently, even when you're angry. When you choose to be soft in a world that tells you to be tough. It grows when you're honest, even when it's scary. When you tell the truth not to hurt, but to heal. When you show your heart, even if it might break. It grows when you're patient, even when you're tired. When you wait without pressure. When you understand instead of demanding. Because real love isn't fast or easy. It's built one small choice at a time. And yes, it takes time, but it's always worth it. It grows in the quiet commitment. Not shouted from rooftops, but whispered in daily actions. A warm meal after a long day. A check-in text just to say, I'm here. A hand held through the silence. It grows when you're willing to learn about them, about yourself, and about the spaces between. When you admit you're wrong and choose growth over pride. When you see love not as something to have, but something to tend. It grows when you show up, not just when it's easy, but when it's uncomfortable, messy, uncertain. When you don't run from the hard parts, but walk through them together. Because love isn't perfect. It's practice, not about never falling, but always choosing to rise. Again and again, with open hands and a willing heart. And in those small, steady ways, love becomes something unshakable.